Hello and welcome to Life is Feudal, Forest Village. In this episode I want to take advantage of this big area down here so that we can bring back our honey production. I mean, originally, as far as I remember, there was an apiary over there, but I started shuffling things around and I never got around to actually building another apiary. So what I want to do is to build one down here. But they actually produce better if you surround them by, trees, plants, and that sort of stuff. So the idea is, I'm going to be introducing these two extra fields, 2 extra orchards. Yeah, the food production is going to go way up. But like, one of the good things about that is I'll end up with like jobs for 24 people, so they'll be pushing us closer to that 200 limit. And I'm quite tempted to introduce like an extra house as well while I'm at it, because I'll need 2 big houses to be able to to provide for all the people that need to work here. But just another house maybe somewhere else, and that'll get us over the 200 limit. So what I'm going to start with is I'm going to put a road in, because I'm actually going to build a first field up here. So I'll just put a road down here just to oh, didn't want to go there. Let's take that bit out. We may as well run that to the end there. Take that bit out while I'm on. Now there's already a scarecrow there, so I'll build a first field. Just line that up. We'll just see how big we can make that, because ideally I want to line it up with the fence of that one, and I want it to be big enough for 4 people. So that's 27 by what? 27 by 16? No, so we've got to go to 27 by 15. Right, okay, so that's our first field. So that scarecrow's, it's almost touching, so I think what I'll do, so I'm going to put another scarecrow in. May as well just line that up if I can. Right, I'll put our scarecrow there. And while I'm at it, I think I'll put in a well. And then what I'll do is I'll run another road. So I'll run a road down to about there. So that needs to go out that far. Oh, what the heck happened there? It's a pity it didn't have an undo function, because I have no idea what happened there. Stroke, that wasn't the plan. What happened? Right, let's see if we can take that out. Can we take that out? I don't want that. Right, okay. Right, that'll do. Oh, hang on. Looks like there's a bit of road just popped up when where the scarecrow's going. So let's take that scarecrow out. Then I can get rid of the road, because that's going to bother me if I don't. Right, so I'm just building a bit and then destroying it. Right, so now I can put my scarecrow back again. If you haven't already gathered, I'm a bit fussy. Right, so put our scarecrow there, and then we'll finish the road off. Yeah, that's better. So that'll cover the rest of the field there. Now, as far as I'm aware, I mean, I don't think you have to have the apiary like touching the fields and farms, I would have thought, because that would seem a bit odd, really. I would have thought, but the trouble is, I don't think there's a way of actually telling, if you've improved the production at all. But we shall see. So we'll build our apiary, line that up. That's about the best I can get. I can't. Tell you what, let's just put a bit of a road in first. And we'll see if we can fit that within that little area there. So it just goes slightly over. That's a pain. Right, so I want that for 4 people as well. So right, that's about as far as I can get. Oh, that's frustrating, that. Yeah, it's a bit frustrating. Right, okay, well, it is what it is. And I'm just going to rotate that so the little hut is on the side where the water is. So I'll pop that over there, so that gives us place for the apiary to go, and we'll put a little road down again. So you can run that over there. Now I need another, I think I'll put another field in on this side. I think I'll have the, I mean, it doesn't really matter, but I'll put the other field down on this side. So that's pretty easy because it's going to be the same as the other one. So that one went to about there, I think 27, what was it, 15? Yeah, 15 by 27. So we'll surround that by roads as well. Oh no, we've gone too far. That'll have to go. Right, that's nice and clean and tidy. Now this one's going to need a scarecrow. Now the trouble is that's not going to be ideal because it doesn't cover everything, but let's get rid of the road then. Take that bit of road out. It's not going to help to have used that one. Right, I want to put that. Right, that gets rid of that. Nope, I'll have to get rid of the whole lot then. Let's put our scarecrow in. No, I don't want to. That. So, I mean, it's not covering everything. I mean, I could technically put. I could put 2 in. It's not going to cause a problem, to be honest. And then we'll have our water as well. We'll let them have the water. Oh, put the water in. Oh, good grief, the mouse is sliding all over today. Put the well there. And we'll get our road in. Oh, nope. I'm not going to fall for... Oh, no! What happened? I was going to say I'm not going to fall for that again, and it's gone completely... Oh, good grief. All over the place. Right, let's get rid of that again. And that... I don't know what on earth's going on here. It was looking nice and straight, and then it just went completely pear-shaped. Oh, I can't... Won't let me delete it. So let's put one in there. Let's see if we can delete it that way then. Yeah, that's better. We'll take that one out as well. Right, so let's put our scarecrows back. That'll do. Well, actually, I'll put the well in first, just so I don't mess it up. Then we want the scarecrow. Yeah, that's a bit better. And then we'll put our road in. No, no, no. We don't want to go there. Right, so they've got water, they've got scarecrows, so hopefully that'll do them. Yeah, that's fine. So then I want to build some pastures. Not some pastures. I want to build some orchards. So let's see. So right. So I want this for 4 people. So there's a thought. If I line that up to there. So let's take that road across to there. Then we can start our orchard over in that corner, I think. So that's about enough for 4, so we could go a bit further maybe? So it's 22 by... that's a thought. How big's this one? Because that's 4 people, isn't it? Oh no, that's 5 people now. Why did I do a 5? Oh well, fair enough. It is what it is. I only want 4 in these ones, so... how far out do we need to push that? Ah, now that's going to bother me because those roads don't line up. That's seriously going to bother me now. Oh no, I'm not going to succumb to that. Forget about it. Don't worry about it. It's not a problem. Right, so that one there. I'll put that one there. Oh no, hang on. Which way around does that one go? I think there's a certain way around you've got to fit them. Let me try it again. There's a certain way around you've got to put them, I think. Or is there? No, it doesn't matter. It's the same as the farms. It doesn't make any difference. They've all got enough room. So I think I went to that distance before. So right, that's enough for 4 people there. Yeah, this is going to bother me now. I said it wasn't going to bother me, but it is bothering me. But we can't have that. Right, so right, that's enough for 4 there. Right, so that road's going to have to come out. I'll sort that out later, but this is going to seriously start bothering me. Now the other thing I want is I may as well surround those by roads. Now they're going to need water as well. So let's get some... Oh no! Oh, that's bad. That barn's going to have to go. Yeah, that barn there is going to have to go. Let's see if we can get a road along. Yeah, we can, so that's okay. I'll be able to fix that later. Now, they're going to need water as well. So we'll give them some water over here. And we'll give them some water over here. Because that's good for the house as well, you know, if anything over here goes. Yeah, I know, I've already got one there, but, you know, why not? Well, having said that, no, let's take these out. Because I need houses as well anyway. So I need to put a house in, so flip that over to there. I'll flip that over to there. Now that gives me an excuse to put a water well down there anyway. And I've just realised already that there's a flaw in the plan. Let's take these out. Because I need barns, I need somewhere to store all this stuff. So we need some barns first, that's the priority. I mean, I could put one. I could put one there. So basically, these ones here will possibly either go down to here or here. So that one, although they could end up going to that barn. But as I say, I think I'm going to get rid of that barn anyway because it's in the way. I need a road. If I put another barn there, I should be fine. Because that's the biggest concern, is if we start running out of space. So I'm going to put another barn here. And I'll fix that one over there. Well, I don't know if I'll need one, to be honest, because... I mean, we'll see. I'll have to see how it plays out, but... I'm going to now put the houses in. So the houses are over here. I'll flip that round to there. Oh no! Oh dear! The road's going to line up exactly with the house. I won't be able to fit my. Oh, that's bad. I've messed the roads up now. Oh no! Okay, well I'll have to fix that. And I can't build that because the barn's in the way. Oh, great! Right, okay. So first thing, I'm gonna get rid of this road. Let's get rid of that road. Oh, I'll have to get rid of the barn as well. Oh, fuck. The field. Well, it's not a field, it's an orchard, wasn't it? Let's see if I can clear that out. Nope, I'm going to rebuild the road to clear that road out. Don't make it easy, this. Right, so we get rid of that, and then I can run the road. Wow, that's a big gap I've got to leave for the blooming house. Right, so we'll put our orchard back. It's going to have a bit of a gap, but I mean, it's not the end of the world. So I mean that's enough for what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's enough for. Oh, that's enough for 20 people. I could have sworn I was making stuff of. Yeah, it's 20. I could have sworn for some reason I was making enough for 24, but it's not. It's 20. Oh well, it doesn't matter. Well, in which case I could let these go up to 12, up to size 10, but I'd rather have them take them up to 12 because I definitely want to push beyond that 200 capacity. So what I could do then, now they need water though, don't they? Well, I could put the water for them up here. Put their water up there. Now I need another road. Don't like this. Gonna look messy like that. Let's keep our road going in that direction. Take that bit out. Oh no, I'm gonna have to get rid of the footprint, aren't I? Oh no, not. Oh, phew. I thought I was gonna have to demolish the blooming house. Right, so in theory then I should be able to get a water well behind there, can I? No, I still can't put a water well in. Oh, for crying out loud. Right, well... Ugh, never mind. Well, they've already got water. They've got water. No, they've got water. They don't. And I don't have any room. So I'll probably put the well for them up there, but the trouble is I'm going to have to widen that path out anyway, because I've got to get rid of this barn so I can fit the house in. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to have to let these all build out first, so that I can demolish that barn and then they'll bring all of the produce there over to here. So I'll get that done first, and then I'll bring you back. Well, I've got everything built now, so that's great. I don't know what I was thinking. I was actually trying to harvest some trees, and for some strange reason I ended up clicking the demolish button. I ended up demolishing a tower here, so I've had to completely rebuild that as well. But we've now got all of our fields and orchards in place. I managed to tag in a couple of extra wells, one up here, one up here, and I've put one over there. We hit a bit of a problem with a plague at one point, so I've put a funeral pyre over there and one over there just to be on the safe side. But now these are all built. We've got the houses are up to 12 capacity, so we've got enough room for about 195 people. So I've got to wait for the population to rise, and then we can start putting people to work here. But one thing I noticed is we were seriously running out of vegetables, so it got to the point where I was actually buying vegetables in the market. I was trading meat for vegetables just to fill the capacity, and I've ended the cabbage field because I was trying that out just out of curiosity to see what it'd be like, and that's now back to potatoes. But yeah, I mean, I was really running short, so I thought I better just buy a lot more. I mean, we've got tons and tons of meat, and I need to find out where it all is, to be honest. But I need to wait for the food level to kind of like stabilize a bit, because I'm selling that much food off that I'm not 100% certain whether the actual, you know, the supply of food's going down, because it's dropped considerably when you think about it. I mean, I've got a cap of 120,000. We're down to almost 80-odd thousand, so I've got to be a bit careful now. But one thing I don't know why I didn't think of it sooner, but I've actually been selling meat for stone. I've ended up with thousands and thousands of stone, just, you know, just with a click of the fingers, basically. And I don't know why I didn't think of it earlier, because I actually traded one meat for one stone, so I ended up with over 3,000 stone just in extremely quick. Because it got to the point it was taking so long to gather stone out of the mines for places like this and for here, and I need tons of stone for the research. So I was sending people out way out into the fields here to gather stone. And then just suddenly dawned on me, and I had a look in the market, and yeah, it's like it's one meat for one stone. So I've ended up with loads and loads of stone, so that should keep me going for quite a while, actually. I mean, I should probably start trading the wood for stone as well. But yeah, I'm just going to wait a while for this lot to to be ready to populate, because as I say, I need more people first. Actually, I may as well reduce that down. I mean, what is it? We're into summer now, so actually I suppose there's no harm. I mean, we've got 11 people, so let's get this started. Actually, now that I think about it, may as well. So there's enough for people, so we'll put them into there. We'll unpause that. We actually got some corn back on one expedition, so I've got the next one ready to go. So I'm just got them basically. They're just going to go off and gather resources, but I've noticed we don't have that many clothes, because it always specifically wants that type of clothing. Hello. A raider ship, well that's not good. So it always goes for the normal clothing, so I've switched over one of the tailors to start making normal clothing. I cannot find where all the hide is. There's supposed to be over 2,000 hides, so scattered around here somewhere and amongst all the barns that I've got, we've got 2,000 hide, which I need to get back to here. These lot over here that make fruit pies, I think they've got a shortage of flour. So I think what I'm going to do is have to reintroduce another mill over here, probably. I mean, what's that? That's an oat field, which actually, now that I think about it, that's an oat. Yeah, I need much bigger space, I think, to build a mill. So I'll probably put it back over here again. I'm pretty sure I demolished one over here and then rebuilt it over there somewhere or something. But I really could do with a mill, because we've got plenty of grain. We're just not producing enough flour. So that's something I need to get thinking about. But it needs more people. So seeing as I want to get up to 200 capacity, let's have a look and see how far that stretches. So I think what we'll do is, as much as I don't really want to be building houses around here, I'm going to build one all the same. So I'll take that road out. So I'm going to take this road away first. We'll need some people to actually demolish that, and then what I'll do is I'll put a size 12 house here. But basically I do want to definitely wait until I see how the food production is doing first. So I'm just going to pause it off. Actually, one thing was, I forgot to mention, I did build this little barn here. It was originally one down here, and I had to move it because it was getting in the way of the house. So I've now that the house is there, I've put a little barn here. The area is just too small to fit in a castle barn, which is what I would have preferred. But I've deliberately filtered things off so I can't get things like fruit or eggs or honey getting dumped here. I mean, I don't think I would get any honey. They'd probably put it over here actually. May as well put that back then. I don't know where all the meat keeps coming from. Although I haven't said that, it's probably because the tower probably takes animals out and then they bring it over here. But yeah, I think what I'm going to do then is I'm going to wait for the population to go up. I'm going to wait for the food levels to stabilise, and then we'll look to build a house over here. So once that's ready, I'll bring you back. Well, we've got all of these fields and farms all populated now. Farms and orchards actually. So up here we've got our oats. Down here we've got some potatoes. The actual expeditions are now finished. We can't really do any more because the only thing that's now left is, well, basically you go out searching animals, and the only animal they're going to find, assuming the ship doesn't get lost, is donkeys really enough. I've already got a donkey farm, so there's no point doing that. So I'm just going to disable that because we're finished. But I mean, as far as the fields go, you can now do like cabbages, you can do corn, potatoes or pumpkins. But for now, I'm just leaving it on potatoes. I just need to get these people back into the fields now that it's spring. So we need 7 there, 32. I mean, we haven't recovered our amount of fish or our amount of vegetables. I mean, I've just been letting it run for quite a while, so I could keep an eye on the food levels. I mean, times it's gone up to like 90 odd thousand, so we're okay, but I'm not seeing the sort of like levels before. I mean, I had something like 10,000 vegetables, 10,000 fish, for instance. I'm sure I had higher levels than that. So it's, for whatever reason, we haven't been able to recover that. But since the population is now much higher, I mean, oh, there you go, woohoo! We've now got 200 people. We've got capacity for 207, but yeah, that means we're now right at that nice round number of 200 people living in our village. I don't get any like achievement. I think you get one for like 100, but I don't know whether the next one's 250 or 500. But hey, we finally got there. But one thing I did do though was I wasn't seeing that much honey being made here, so I deconstructed this apiary. I mean, there was 4 people in it, and it actually seemed quite little to me. But that got deconstructed. The field got deconstructed, and I've rebuilt a new apiary that has 8 people in it. I also noticed that the entry and exit point here, it's actually opposite the that little hut over there. Whereas if you look at the pastures, it's literally just on the right hand side. So once I noticed that, and I decided to rebuild it, I've just turned it around so that that entry exit point's over here. That way the honey will get put into this barn over here. Because I think hopefully I've got enough room where I can start, making bakers who can produce honey pies. But it means we've pushed literally right up to the edge, because we've got 4 people working in this farm, 8 in there, 4 in there, so we're actually right up into the path. So I'm quite pleased with that, because it means I didn't have to do like a load more terraforming over here. But I think we're pretty much done with that area now. We've got, let's just check. Got some water over there. I'm gonna have to fix that. That's gonna annoy me. That. See if somebody can get rid of that. That's gonna seriously annoy me. Because I was once I noticed that path was no longer lining up and running that way, I started to build it down there, and I thought, actually no, I can't, because I've got the well over there and it clashes. So. But yeah, the port's now finished. We don't need that. As far as the keep goes and our research, I don't know what was going on at first, because I had an order in to do like level 3 production, and it was just going nowhere. There was no resources coming in. It just ground to a halt. And I was really scratching my head. I think I accidentally clicked on this upgrade option and ended up upgrading the entire keep, so it's now up to a level 2 keep. But apparently, like, it improves the efficiency of the workers. But I did that, and then I put this order in for production level 3. Nope, still nada, just going nowhere. There was plenty of resources sitting in this little warehouse here. I mean, I've got little orders in to move stuff from another warehouse down to this warehouse, but nope, nothing. This wasn't budging, and I mean, I was checking the labourers. They had nothing to do. I just couldn't figure out what was going on. So for whatever reason, I mean, we had like lots of people in the population, and what I'd noticed was there was none of these academics. Nobody was assigned to be an academic. I put 5 people back into here because otherwise we're just sitting around doing nothing. And all of a sudden I noticed all of the resources started showing up. And it just kind of dawned on me that what's been happening is that the labourers were bringing stone, iron and so on to the building when the building itself needed to be built or when it needed to be upgraded. But it's the academics that are bringing the resources for the research. Now, at the time I didn't have anybody assigned as an academic because I needed more labourers, for instance. So I figured, well, until all of these resources get brought over here, the academics are just going to sit around doing nothing. So that's why I dropped it down to 0. So yeah, there you go. You learned something new. But yeah, I'm quite pleased with that little area down there. I mean, we should see more fruit coming through, but yeah, I'm still a bit concerned by the vegetables. I mean, oats are doing okay as well. So yeah, I mean, once this population starts increasing again, we've got like another 22 people coming through. I'll tag some more people into fish farms and start looking into building more farms. But one thing I need to do is I need to make this place a lot more efficient, because I mean, you end up with you know, meat stuck out here, firewood stuck out here. That, I mean, I need to get a all better better distribution network set up, and that's where I think this mod, this caravan extended mod, is going to come into play. There's another little mod I want to introduce later on, and that's basically because I know when I originally set this up, I put a trade fair here, expecting people would you know, work here and go out and collect resources and bring them back here for the people to eat or what have you, and it didn't work. But apparently that's what that trade fair mod does. It allows you to have people in here who will be dedicated to going out and fetching resources for the people who live here, so that should make it a bit more interesting. But I definitely need to start making some more caravan stables, caravan stables I think it is. Yeah, I definitely need to make some more of those so we can start making the, you know, start distributing all the resources around better. I definitely need another mill, and I need to sort this housing out because since I've shuffled things around, moving the hunters and what have you, I don't know why, but I've got like tons of herdsmen, for instance, living up here instead of down here. So I might have to think about, you know, shuffling the houses around as well. But these are all things to be doing in another episode. So I think that's going to be it for this one. So I do hope you've enjoyed watching this one. If so, then do please leave a like, as that'll help me out a great deal. If you're new to the channel and you want to see more content, then yeah, do please subscribe. Just remember to click the little bell icon though, because that way you get notifications for when new content comes out. And if you've got any comments, any suggestions, want to leave any feedback, yeah, please post that in the comment section below. But until the next video, thanks very much for watching. Bye!